you. So today's a beer review. It's why I changed it from Wraggy's Beer Reviews to Beers, Wines and Spirits. Just Wraggy's Reviews. And then every time I introduce it, it changes it to whatever I'm reviewing. So this today from Asda. Got it from Asda today, £1.80 on a 4 for 3 deal. You can get 4 trad beers for £5.40, which actually puts them at the cheapest supermarket in the UK, funnily enough. Only if it's the lower price, obviously. So, Guinness West Indies Porter, Brewer's Source, 1801, St James Gate, Dublin, and I will read it. Get the magnifying glass out. A group of enterprising brewers on a quest to explore new recipes, reinterpret old ones, and collaborate freely to bring exciting beers to life. With origins in 1801, entry into our brewers' diaries, Guinness West Indies Porter is complex yet mellow, hoppy with notes of toffee and chocolate. So I'm in the middle of the England versus Germany match. Obviously, no one knows what's going to happen, and thought I'd come down the beer room, do a beer, and go back up the house and stress over the match as you do. So here we go. And I'm loving this embracing of traditional beers. You know, a lot of the people who watch beer reviews may or may not be on the poorer side of things. They watch beer reviews to get away from life, to learn about beers. And not only that, every beer is an exploration. Sometimes you need to go back. You need to go back in time to a time when things were less complicated. And this is what I'm trying to do. Obviously, my pouring skills are never great. And an Emperor's Brewery Glass, one of the best UK breweries out there. An Emperor's Brewery Guinness collaboration on a mega scale. That would be something. Whether he'd go for that, there you go, because it involves certain things. So a black pour, off-white head. Some malty nose, touch of chocolate on the nose, yeah, maybe even a hint of toffee actually. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers all. Quite smooth, with like a toasty, complex background in the back end of it. Oh, becoming more roasty now, becoming more flavourful in that, in what it brings, in what it's delivering. Oh, that ABV. Did I mention the ABV? It was 6%, wasn't it? I'm sure it was 6%. Yeah, 6%. I could have sworn it was 6.1% at some stage. I've got this inclination it was 6.1. Am I wrong? It'd be interesting. Can anyone remember? You know, please comment if you can. You know, comments are great. I do try and like every comment. I don't always reply because not every time is a reply justifiable. You know, oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. For me, possibly the best porter that's available in UK supermarkets, certainly that strength. Titanic's Plum Porter and St. Peter's Plum Porter are obviously amazing porters. But yeah, for its strength, possibly the best. What, do you agree? Do you not agree? Always interesting. As Guinness goes, Guinness in supermarkets, this and Guinness Foreign Extra are by far the best iterations of Guinness. And it's never about ABV. It's flavour, complexities, taste. You know, all these things make the package that we see as beer. It's what makes us interested in beers, to get more flavour, to get something, to try and pick out pick out what's there in beer. Oh, it's going down a treat as well. Gotta be honest, enjoying it. proper enjoying it. Apologies for the unshaven side of things. Yeah, I don't know how these people with beards get on, but you know, when you don't shave for a week, Jesus Christ almighty, it gets really itchy. I was going to say something, but not for this. It's not for this. It's for a Wraggys chat room event. But yeah, going down nice, tasting great. Black pour, off white head. Yeah, absolutely bang on. 6%. Could have sworn it was 6.1%, but indeed, tasting great for the price of £1.80. Asda, you know, you can't fault it. As much as I love to embrace both local craft breweries down there where you can't see at the moment, and there's also a place for supermarket breweries and beers, not breweries, but supermarket beers. Why? You've got to understand that the majority of people in this world come into beers from supermarkets. They transcend, they find local breweries, they find via tap rooms these days, a lot of the time, they find craft beer breweries, again, through tap rooms, they've got craft beer fridges in, and it's like, oh, wow. So the tree of beer is an interesting thing, and we must always respect that each part of the tree, whether we agree with it or disagree, you know, there are people who agree and disagree, but that tree of beer, every single element is important in its own way. You know, that tree of beer that develops into the love of Belgian beers, German beers, and that, and beers from further afield, lagers from further afield. The tree of beer is so important. For me, a good 4.5 out of 5 is still so very relevant in this day and age, and absolutely divine. Guinness West Indies Porter, everyone. If you haven't tried it and you like a good stout or porter, get your send down to an Asda, because that's where it's on sale, and get yourself a bottle. Yeah, treat yourself. Yeah, go and get yourself a bottle. I don't work for Asda, I don't work for Guinness, I don't work for anyone. I work as a gardener. So you're not getting it from a point of view where someone's trying to sell you something. That's not where I am, you know, and it's not where I need to be either, you know. My money's made out of beer. It's nothing to do with beer. So I have a unique perspective, like a lot of people who do beer reviews, to be fair. 99% of the people who do beer reviews are not aligned with beer companies, as far as I know, at least, you know. But there you go. Cheers, man. See you soon. And back to the match.